Horrible bosses. You guys ever had to deal with this? I've been lucky for most of my life, I would say, but not everybody has. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is reading some horrible boss conversations, some text conversations between employees and employers. I absolutely love them. They're ridiculous. They're outrageous. They're hilarious. Guys, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. First one in the books, fellas. So here we go, okay? As you can see at the top of the screen, this is a COVID test. Well, I have COVID. Please let me know protocols. You should definitely get tested. This is talking to the boss, okay? The boss replies, why would you get tested? We just talked about this. You do things on purpose. You know the protocol. Why would you ask me? And they respond, I have to test negative to fly to Canada on Thursday. And I'm not waiting until then to find out if we have to cancel plans. Yeah, makes sense to me. Let's go to the next one. You won an extra 10-minute break. 10 minutes. 10-minute break, baby. Rules. Give at least a 24-hour notice. 10-minute break. You can take bathroom breaks for longer than 10 minutes. Come on now. Do not have to pick the same day. Oh, wow. So you can split up the 10-minute break? You can split it up once per day for a week. For what, 2.5 minutes? 1.5 minutes? Number 3, cannot be added to your regular breaks. Oh, so if you're already taking a 10-minute break, sorry. you just used your extra 10-minute break. Expires within 30 days. Choose wisely. When would you choose to take your extra 10 minutes? What could I do with 10 minutes? Ridiculous. The bottom of the screen, I don't know if you can read it necessarily. This woman decided to leave her job shortly after winning this shocking prize at work for good work. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Maybe I should read the bottom first. This boss decided to text their employee at 3:30 a.m. to let them know that they wanted them to come in at 9 a.m. that morning. Oof. You are in Monday morning at 9 a.m., please. This is at 3:31 a.m. Are you in at 10 a.m.? You texted me at 3:30 a.m. last night. Yes, I wanted you to work today. I think the boss, the manager, needs to work on their time-sensitive information, their time management. That is ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. It's Hope. I have a family emergency. I can't come in today. Start calling around. You need to get it covered. What's your emergency? Usually don't need to ask that. Usually not supposed to ask that, right? I will try. And we just had to put our family dog down. Oh, Oliver, you hear that? He's looking at me. Hopefully that's a long way out for you, bud. That's not the best reason to tell me you're not coming into work. Must be a cat person. Okay, I'm also turning in my 2 weeks. But if you need something written, I can do that as well. I'll just figure out tonight. Another manager told their employee that putting their dog down wasn't a good excuse to take the day off. Gosh, I mean, that's like top 5 of the saddest things that can happen, right? I'd be distraught. I'd be a mess. Yo, I can't work tomorrow. My probation officer is coming over and he doesn't know what time. Can't you let him know you at work? LMAO, that's not how probation works. They tell me when they're coming. Makes sense. I have no comment, dude. I have you working tomorrow. Okay, well, I have probation officer coming here at an unspecified time. I ain't going to jail for a restaurant. That's a pretty good, I mean, you can't argue it that much, right? This boss would rather see their employee go to jail over missing a meeting with their probation officer than miss a day's work. Oh my goodness. All right, we got some work here. Let's read the bottom one first. This employee from the UK asked if he was getting paid for a mandatory work meeting. However, his boss fired him instead. Oh boy, spoilers. Will this meeting Monday be paid? No. The meeting is to discuss the problems in the kitchen, and your question has just shown me that you don't care about the job, and it's just about earning the money. Winky face. Get that? You should never send a winky, smirky face to an employee. That looks so bad and weird. Like, oh, gotcha. Like, guys, you might love your job, but you're doing that job because you're getting paid. Come on. If you are really not bothered about working, I don't know what it says under there, without a job, and have no pride in your job, then you might as well say now and save yourself the trouble coming in. I have pride in paid work. I don't see why I should be required to turn up in my personal time to discuss your problems. Ooh. It is standard in all other jobs I've had to have paid trainings and meetings. And your attitude towards staff does make me realize I don't turn up for anything other than to do my job and get paid. I work my hardest while I'm there, and I've got on my hands and knees to clean your restaurant. Get what you pay for at the end of the day. And at the bottom, I think it says, okay, thanks for your time, and I wish you well in the future. I don't know if that was that him being fired? Good morning. Did you create an order for this week or an inventory? I'm confused. Was my position eliminated or not? Oh no. Don't tell me that he let this guy go and now is asking for help. Yes, but you did inventory and prepped an order on Sunday. Was wondering where it was, if at all. Thanks. I think that's what I say. It says thanks. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. That's right. That's a Southern thing. That's like backhanded. You don't fire someone and then still contact them to ask questions about the job because you don't know. Thumbs up. 25 years in the kitchen. Just thought you would have been professional. Gosh. I like no words for that employer. Like that is just ridiculous, right? I mean, come on. You cannot fire somebody and then expect them to keep working. And here, in 25 years, I've never had anyone fire me, then expect me to still work. Took the words out of my mouth. This chef was fired from their position. However, their boss continued to text them looking for an inventory. Absolutely silly. Here we go. We got another long one here. So there was some sort of a notice. Hi, I tested positive for COVID. I am required to quarantine for 10 days. That's fine, but the quarantine is now 5 days. I will call your doctor and confirm, but they changed it. Okay. He told me I should quarantine for 10 because I am still contagious after 5. The guy said, I'm still on the phone with him now. All something. Oh, it's up there. Now I'll let you know. Okay. Your doctor said that you have two options. You can quarantine for 10 days at home, or after 5 days, if you are feeling better and not showing symptoms, you can return to work wearing a mask. That's according to the CDC guidelines. Yes, but he recommended I quarantine for 10. Are you vaccinated? Yes. If you are vaccinated and not experiencing symptoms, the protocol is 5 days. I understand that your doctor may have told you, but at the end of the day, it's your decision and you have to do whatever you want. What does he say? I can't read it. I can't see it. It says sorry or something. Another boss rang their staff member's doctor to double check he had to quarantine for 10 days after he got COVID-19. I mean, when that was all going on, the quarantine was the quarantine, right? You can't adjust it because you need them to come into work that day. Unless, like, 5 days after the symptoms, I mean, it's really hard to tell when you don't have, like, any of that, like, everything was a symptom. So, like, if you have COVID, take the 10 days, man. 8:29 a.m., I'm at my desk. 8:34 a.m., you are late. Thank you. What? I'm late? 8:34. Yes, your day starts at 8:30. Yes, I messaged you 5 minutes ago. This is 8:35. 8:35 again. Nope. You messaged me at 8:34 a.m. Just sent you a picture of my message where it says 6 minutes ago. I'm not going to argue. I have 8:34. It says it right there. 8:29. This person was inexplicably told they had arrived late to work by their employer when they demonstrated arrived on time. Absolutely silly. And what is this? This employee was fired after they told their boss that he can't obstruct the fire escape in the building. You can just jump on over it, right? I mean, if there's a fire, it's all cardboard anyway. The cardboard would just fire up and burn up and go away, right? And then you could just climb over yeah, maybe not. Hey, I know it's your day off, but we need you to come in. Peep, out sick. Sorry for the late notice. Dude can't text or spell. 2:40 p.m. I'm not even in town today. We talked about this. I'm visiting my grandma. She has Alzheimer's. I've had this day booked for nearly a month. I understand, but that doesn't change the situation. We're short-staffed. I'm sure your grandmother will understand. It's not like she'll even remember you visited anyway. And then he's doing the winky face again. Get the winky face out of here. And that is a horrible thing to say. That is a straight up horrible thing to say. Wow, I can't believe you would really write that. I quit. Go yourself. I'm filing a complaint to corporate. It was just a joke. Just let's forget about you coming in today. We will make do. No need to quit or complain. You still there? It was just a joke. I didn't really mean to. Please pick up your phone. Oh my goodness, that is horrible. Another employer made a joke in bad taste after he suggested his employee's grandmother won't remember the visit after Alzheimer's. Oh my gosh. I mean, that is undeniably terrible. And we got the last one here. Should we read the little excerpt first? Okay, this boss said to his employee should be grateful that he allows him to see his family once a week. Oh, God. Hey, Dan. Miguel called in, so I'm going to need you to cover his shift. No, thank you. It is my day off, and I am out hunting. See you on Friday. I wasn't asking you. See you at 3. Gosh. A lot of matter of fact conversating here. I don't think you understand. I work 6 days a week for you and have gotten my time off approved months ago. I'm not coming in. 1 day off is plenty of time. I work 7 days a week. I will deny your time off and see you at 3. God. And they wonder why the employee retention rate is down. You can't do that. Watch me. We will have a chat about your unprofessional behavior when I see you today. If you don't come in, then I will take the time out of your paycheck. You are replaceable. See you at 3. Did he say that twice in that message? I quit. Surprise, surprise. I quit. Since I'm so replaceable, I'm guessing you should have no trouble finding someone to cover for me. Mail me my check. And then they always backpedal. The backpedaling is the best part. Dan, let's talk about this. When you come in, don't rush to quit just because you are upset. You need to be a team player. That sentence just boils my blood, right? Right away. Be grateful that you don't work like I do and that I allow you to see your family once a week. And then it says something underneath that I can't really read. Fellas, oh my goodness. I hope none of you have bosses that act this way, whether it's nasty jokes. It seems like the time off is a theme here. Okay, it seems like a lot of people have problems getting the time off, and then when it's inconvenient for the employer at the time of the time off, all of a sudden they pull strings and they pull it away. You absolutely hate to see that, but fellas, that is going to be the end of my this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out tomorrow's video.